Hello, Freedom Family. I am so excited that you're here because today we are going to talk about the three levels of success in relationship, specifically in relationship with your wife, with your girlfriend. Obviously, we can talk about it in our marriage, but really it's what does your relationship look like? Where did you get to the levels you're at? And what's the next level for you to take? Well, let's get started. For a shortcut, here's what I'll give you. It could be called the three C's of success in your relationship. The first one is this: charisma. You know what this is. This is you when you guys were dating, when you were first going out, when you were hanging out together. This you when you really were all polished up and had it all together, if you're like me, right? You cleaned up really good for the dates and for the opportunities to be in front of her. You may be a little bit more sloppy, a little bit more laid back when you're alone, but at least for me, back in the day when I was dating my wife, I made sure that I looked good. Smelled good, was trying to, win the prize. And for me, the prize was Susan in my hands, Susan in my arms, Susan in my life. I loved my wife and I was going after her, but it was really with that first stage of success, which is charisma. It's me trying to show you that I'm funny, I'm awesome, I'm that guy. I like the things you like. I'm doing the things we do together because I love them. I love going shopping. I love talking about feelings. I love whatever those things are that we have. It's charisma. It's a thing that draws them to you and you to them, right? We each have that for each other. And in that place, it's the first thing that attracts you. But then you get into the relationship. And so that next level of success or that next level in the relationship is competency. And what I mean is this: it's not your job where you can, I'm good at the skills that get me the things done that can get me my promotion. No, it's really just trying to measure up and show up as the person you're supposed to be. Whether it's as a boyfriend, right? So you're going to those family activities with them. You're polite around their friends and those people that you have. And then when you get into marriage, are you the, what's your task? What's your chores? What's the things that you do? Not just listening to your spouse, although that's a huge value add in their life, but really it's, am I providing for the household? Am I being good counsel to her? Am I protecting her? Am I the person opening the doors, making sure she doesn't, go in harm's way? I'm always there for her. I'm always doing the things I need to do. Am I doing the barbecuing around the house? Am I taking the trash out, right? It's the normal, everyday, mundane things that you do, but it's the things that bring a level of success. Because when my wife, when she can count on me for those things, right? He's taking the trash out without me reminding him. He's doing those things. He's looking out for me. He's providing in the household. And she does all of those things as well. And in those places, there's an outcome from that also. But for me as a man, as a husband, I want to make sure that I'm showing up and showing out in those ways I'm supposed to. Really being the man I'm called to be. Protector, provider, right? Partner, friend, listener, the person who's the handyman as much as I can, although I'm not a mechanic, to do those things that I need to do, to fix what needs to be fixed, to pay for what needs to be paid for, to be there in all the places and times. It's competency. It's huge. And it's a level of success, but it's not the end of it. So you have charisma, the thing that brought her to me and me to her, right? Or it's the thing that allowed me to attract her to me and attracted me to her. And then there's competency. It's the things I'm doing in the relationship where I'm adding my part to us. I'm doing what I need to do to us and then do for us. And what's the third one? The third one is the one that matters most of all, and it's called character. We have charisma, we have competency, but we also have character, right? It's the inner qualities. It's the person that can be trusted. It's those attributes that make you you, that delight your family when you're with them, that delight your wife when you're in the room. It's your sense of humor. It's your character, the person that you're created to be, right? It's those foundational things that build faith in you. It's the honesty that you have. It's the forthrightness that you do. It's the diligence with which you work, right? It's all of those things. It's the humor that you have. It's the playfulness that you provide. It's all of that. It's the seriousness when seriousness matters. It's the gravity of the situation and how you enter into it in those ways that only you can, right? Those conversations that she provides that she talks about with only you. It's those things that you add to the life that only you can add. The character of who you are. It's the person you're created to be that matters more than anything. Why does that matter? Because that's what life mastery is about. It's me showing up, understanding identity. The foundation of life mastery. Understanding identity comes down to this. When I know who I am, I know the parts of me to provide to this family, to my wife, to my kids, and the people that are around me. I know the investment that I'm supposed to make. I know the answer that I am supposed to be. I know the thing that I'm supposed to provide. When you understand who you are, identity, you're able to live that out. And that massive part of that identity is your character, the thing that makes you different. Everybody can pay bills. Everybody can, if you're in a winter state, can shovel snow. Everybody can dig a ditch. Everybody can open a doorway. Everybody can go out on a date. But what makes you you? The man looking back in the mirror, who is that man? That man of delight and character, that man of intelligence and passion, that man of empathy and care for those who he loves and who he desires to be with. The things that make you you are the things that matter most. The more you understand who you are, the more you understand the investment you're supposed to make. And the more often you'll be the husband that you're created to be, the husband that God created you for your spouse. And in that place, divorce-proof marriage, right? In that place, the more I can invest who I am, the more she receives from me those things that she needs, and I receive those from her. The more we have a life that's united, that's amazing, that's passionate, that's purposeful, that has all of the things, the attributes that we desire for it to have. That legacy to hand off to our children starts with that intimacy that's made and built with each other. And all of that comes from the character of who you are showing up. Being that man is what will change your marriage forever, what will elevate your marriage into the next level that we'll have, that will heal your marriage in those places where it needs healing. And in that place, you'll have the marriage that you desire and the life that you are proud of and the family that you're the hero of. Do those things, be that person, unpack and unleash the character of who you are, and you're going to have an amazing life. Dominate your day, man of God.